all the pictures, my dad was always smiling. He was always cheerful, and I remember he always wanted to make sure everyone else was happy. I can remember staying with him at Sleepy Hollow when I was little, and like Uncle Bob just said, I always wanted to rent the Parent Trap. We would be driving, and he'd say, okay, let's stop and rent the Parent Trap. And he always said yes, even though I'm sure that's not what he wanted to watch. We must have watched it 1,000 times, and he always did it with a smile. We would sing songs in the car on the way, like Flying Purple People Eater, and he taught me the Greek alphabet on one of those trips, and I still remember it. After I moved to Buffalo, Dad always made sure to come for my 3-hour dance recitals, which I'm also sure was not his favorite thing to do. And he always stayed at a hotel with a pool because he knew how much I loved to swim. I can remember him sitting by the pool, watching me with a big smile on his face. He also made trips for all my graduations, and he always seemed happy to be with me, no matter what we were doing. Going through some of those things yesterday just confirmed that. He saved everything that I sent him: cards, letters, report cards, even the terrible drawings I made when I was a kid. I've never been much of an artist. I found a card yesterday that I sent him. It said, "We have a perfect father-daughter relationship. You're my father, and I'm perfect." I know that that may not have been true, and I know that I wasn't always the best company during all of our visits. But he always put up with me with a smile on his face, and he loved me through it all, and I hope he knows that I felt the same way. I found a short poem that I thought he would like. Feel no guilt and laughter, he'd know how much you care. Feel no sorrow and a smile that he is not here to share. You cannot grieve forever, he would not want you to. He'd hope that you could carry on the way you always do. So talk about the good times and the way you showed you cared, the days you spent together and the happiness you shared. Let memories surround you. A word someone may say will suddenly recapture a time, an hour, a day that brings him back as clearly as though you were still here, and fills you with the feeling that he is always near. For if you keep those moments, you will never be apart, and he will live forever, locked safely within your heart.
Thank you, Brittany. So that's pretty much it for today. And I would just ask Ken to come up here.